Oh, there it is, straight away from Jay Devilliers. There's that athleticism coming to the fore.
Yeah, you can see that ability to see that early, and then, yeah, there's not much coming back from that. If he can get onto those, then it's going to be a good night from there. Oh, wow.
And then, lovely little read there from Jesse Irvine, because that only just missed. It was centimetres in it.
0-1-1.
Yeah, I guess these pickleballers, the best part of their game is sometimes leaving.
Cool as a cucumber as well there, Irvine. Just ducking the head.
0-1-2.
Now 0-1-2 with Tardio feeding it in.
Oh, there's that flick. Out. Out. Well, he tried it. I've seen many of those gone in for the past couple of hours with Gabe getting that flick to drop in. Not quite there, but he'll get it eventually.
It's that relaxed nature as well from Tardio.
I guess that allows him to hit that flick a little bit better.
And there it is this time.
There's a 5-5.
Direct on target and contacts Jones. As a result, that'll go the way of Irvine and Tardio. Well, they're going to say potentially that miss Jones here. Yeah, they will too, so 0-2. On that one, early call. Proved to be the right call as well.
Yeah, another ball going deep there. That's a low speed up from the ground. It's probably not a high percentage play from Irvine there.
Oh, Jones only just missing there with the chip over the top, and Irvine was sent reeling.
Yeah, we've seen that lob work absolute wonders for a couple of teams over the past few matches.
So 0-2-1 here. Devilliers and Jones in front.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Tardio. It had to be something special. The way that Jones was defending, it was like the Great Wall of China, but Tardio takes a cannonball to it and breaks it all down.
1-2-1.
Oh, and splitting down the middle there from Irvine. I mean, that's probably going to have to be at least there, covering that middle, sitting on the backhand. Jay does cover a lot of court, but I believe she's going to be sitting on that backhand there. It's across court.
Now. 2 apiece. The serve, Tardio. Now knocking over.
Ooh.
Point.
I like that aggression there from Jay. I think he's got to stay big there. At least can't cover as much court. She's not as long, so I think he's got to cover a little bit more court and look to take those balls and be aggressive.
Well, and then just forcing the issue there. Nice little firefight. Short one, but one that produces a positive result here for Irvine and Tardio. Now stretching the lead 4-2.
4-2-1. Second server. 4-2-2.
Quite tense in the early stages here as well, Jason.
Yeah, I mean, there hasn't been a run yet.
Side out.
Obviously, the side out's consistently happening there. Only a run of 4 and 2, so.
1.
Oh, and Irvine collecting both the netting and then also Devilliers there.
I think it actually missed him. I mean, that's the great play to hit through him there. I think we want to see that more from Irvine, just being in front of him.
Yeah, he just managed to get out of the way of it. On the barest of margins, though. So, on their own little roll at the moment here, Devilliers and Jones.
3-4-2.
Second serve coming up now for Devilliers, down by 1.
Side out.
It'll be the side out there, so perhaps in the last few exchanges, just guilty of giving up some easy points overall.
Yeah, they're not quite building the point that I'd like to see here. We'll watch Tardio. It's a deep third.
Oh, that's clever from Devilliers.
Second server.
Well, he sped it up and was launching the smackdown, then all of a sudden just took his foot off the pedal and as delicately as you like,
4,
drops
3,
it down
2.
and claims it.
That's a nice little drop volley there from Jay. Out.
Ball was good.
Out
Ball was
call.
on the line.
Call is good from the referee. It's close. We're going to see a replay here.
Certainly there was a few question marks from Tardio and Irvine. There it is. It's
tough
right
to
on the
see.
line.
Yeah.
So just veering away from that tape itself. Oh, and then well
Side
left
out.
in the end.
That is very well left from Jay.
3-5-1.
First serve now for Devilliers and Jones.
And there's a Burt with a net cord. Wow, that is some flying across the court on a Burt. We're going to see this Burt again. Look at this. He comes across, takes that cross step, sees it early, and then the net cord shows it off again.
Oh, the best part about that there is the reaction from Jones, Devilliers' teammate. She couldn't believe what she just seen.
And the referees are having a discussion here. They're not sure if he's foot folded. From the replay, we can see it's a clear shot. Oh no, they're complaining about it hitting the bar.
Didn't hit the bar. Didn't hit the bar.
I mean, look, part and parcel of the game itself.
Does it hit the bar? Let's have a look here.
The ball went this way and then came back this way. The only way that could happen
Ball
Oh.
they made was point.
I'm not so sure.
Yeah, it hits the sidebar. It comes across and it hits the sidebar. Here's the Burt.
You're saying it did not hit the ball.
Hits the net
Devilliers.
and then hits the sidebar on the bounce.
Yeah, in the end,
that's
you're
correct.
right.
That's the wrong decision.
It's worth noting here to our viewers, whilst you can clearly see that ball contacting the bar there, which is the cause for Jesse Irvine's upset here. Unfortunately, our officials don't have access to the images that we're seeing right now, so that's why the score is standing there. We've had some input as well coming from the production team actually here, talking to the officials. I haven't seen this before.
Wow, this is good. I like it because now we're going to have to replay.
The score is
I'd like to see it again, to be honest with you.
5-1.
Well, can you imagine if we get the exact same shot again, hitting the bar? So 3-5-1. I'll take that last one off the board. And it's
Second
rattled them a
server.
touch here off the back of all that consternation.
Yeah, I mean, you go from a Burt and you have that
3-5-2.
momentum, and then to have that taken away and then to lose the next point, it's going to be tough to get it back here. And then to
Side
miss
out.
2/3, yeah, that's not ideal for the momentum for Jay and Elise.
5-3-1.
So 5-3-1, Tardio on serve.
Second server.
It's kind of ruined the momentum of everyone, hasn't it? They've lost their touch. I'm sure we'll get it back
5-3-2.
here.
Oh, a great shot from Tardio,
Wow,
and then
straight down
finished
the
from
middle.
Irvine, straight up Main Street. Well, I dare say she was the most fired up of the lot about that previous call, and she's taken it out on this point.
6-3-2.
Yeah, that straight arm drive or that straight arm volley, it's very powerful from Irvine. Oh, and a poach.
Point of the match, Devilliers firing up, and you can hear him through the Atmos mic as well. So too is Jones, and why not? A great
3-6-1.
firefight, and then dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, the way you can put that away is pretty ridiculous.
Second server. 3-6-2.
Wow, look at him take over that court. He's on almost maybe 80, 90% of the court, and then Alicia's just looking for that
4-6-2.
Ernie, basically. I like to see that play a little bit more.
So 4-6 now.
Side out.
Sign out there.
6-4-1.
6-4 now with Irvine to bring it in.
Oh, that's nice. And she goes for the Ernie.
Oh, outstanding.
Wow.
Irvine had done all the hard work, but Devilliers somehow recovered.
Yeah, you can see Jesse
6-4-2.
try and set up that Ernie. And he did the hard work to get back here, as you can see. And then messes up. Nice, that's super.
And Jones just falling shy of getting that one back over the net. It fell very short. Tough one to reel in.
7-4-2.
7-4-2 now. Oh, nice clear early call there from Irvine, and I think that might have been the difference.
Yeah, I believe that was, like, obviously I actually like the lob. Mitch and
8-4-2.
Schmidt played them previous round, and I think the lob is actually something that they could have played a little bit more to take Tardio off the line.
Timeout.
Home at 9-4, second serve.
Wow. That's a great play from Jay. I like the way he defends and then looks to attack. He gets the ball down low and then looks to cover the middle. That's where the ball is going to funnel towards.
4-9-1.
And then in doing so, he then gets that speed up straight into Tardio's body.
Oh, Devilliers down the line. That's delectable.
Yeah, another great speed up down the line there. It's
5-9-1.
obviously opening up a little bit more of the court now that he's picking through Tardio. That line then opens up.
And a run of points here too. So 6-9, that margin has closed significantly since that timeout.
Yeah, it's a great timeout. Obviously, that's why players want to use it.
6-9-1.
Best players use it in the tougher situations.
Devilliers teeing off, but the easy one on the follow-up, that's the one that he missed.
I mean, that drop's actually quite
6-9-2.
difficult to make in those pressure situations, especially after hitting it so hard to then drop back and hit a nice drop.
Oh, Jones nearly got there.
Side out.
Got a paddle to it, but just couldn't get it over the net. But that's the defensive prowess of Elise Jones.
Yeah, nearly falling through the screen boards to the side here, as you can see now. I mean, yeah, you look how far she gets back.
9-6-1.
It's just not quite enough boom here.
A chance now to close out this first game at 9-6.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Second
Tardio
server.
was caught doing the limbo momentarily to try and get to that one.
Yeah, you can see Jay coming across there. I'd like to see
9-6-2.
them going behind Jay a couple of times. He seems to creep across a lot. He's covering a lot of court. There it is. Doesn't quite work. He obviously reads the play very well, and you can see where the paddle face is facing to then be able to come across in front of Elise. He obviously held home then when he got hit in behind.
Oh, a tough one. Devilliers does well to recover.
Second server.
It's a good point from there, guys. Obviously that reset, that final reset from Jay, not quite
6-9-2.
getting over the tape.
6-9-2 now.
Oh, there's that lob. There's some freaky athleticism from Jay there. A backhand smash. Some of you guys might know Pat Rafter. It does look very similar to that backhand smash from Pat Rafter.
Here it is again on the replay. Devilliers producing the party tricks.
Oh, wow.
7-9-2.
In the
Very
semi-final. And
identical.
look at how pumped up Elise Jones is. Why not? 7-9.
He's covering a lot of court now. He's on fire. I'd like to see a timeout from Tardio and Irvine here. 9-7. They've got 2 timeouts, I believe, at this time.
Oh, and that
No
one
way
was
to
a little
hold
bit
the
tough to
momentum.
deal with. So that'll bring a side out.
Even on the serve here, this could be a good timeout position just because it then
9-8-1.
holds the momentum. It gives you a little bit of more time to think about what you want to do.
Really did stop the flow, though. It was a great
Second
timeout
server.
call previously from Jones and Devilliers to get it back to 8-9 on serve, but
Yeah, I think you've given that.
See off this last thread here.
Yeah, you get that option. You might as well use it to your advantage and try and take advantage of that break in momentum. And it looks like that is out. Jay has missed it. He's gone for just that little bit too much. The flary Frenchman trying to do just that little bit extra.
And not quite je ne sais quoi. That brings up game point here for Irvine and Tardio. Oh, there it is from Tardio. Oh, Devilliers! Right into the back corner. They somehow staved off immense pressure from Tardio, flipping around the post, and then Devilliers at the biggest moment steps up
10-1.
and he is pumped up.
At least give it a little tap on the butt. We like that. Get some energy in there.
Oh, there he is again, Tardio with the ACP, the Ernie. It just gets better and better. Jones has had the glasses gone flying. That's the level of celebration it requires. And it's almost a case of a standing applause all around the grandstands here.
Yeah, mate, this is hard yakka out here. And the crowd are appreciative of this. Such awesome play. We'd love to see it. Ten, 9-1. This is a very big point here.
Oh.
Way to take away of the air.
Irvine recovers it. Had Tardio let it sit, it would have landed out, but
yeah, you can
it
see
requires
Jay,
something special from Irvine to then close it.
You can see Jay see them off balance and come towards the middle. Then that opens up in behind him. He saw they were in trouble and tried to take advantage of it. Another big point. They can get on serve here. That's another great put away.
Try it out.
And you can see Irvine break the mark almost. That's a great little scream. I like that. We love that energy in here. I don't mind players getting loud.
Time out, 17. Score
Once more, it brings up game point, and wouldn't you know it, good idea here from both Jones and Devilliers to just call for that timeout. It's probably the right time for it. It's a couple of moments of outrage in this one here for Jessie Irvine.
Yeah, she's almost spitting the dummy out here. Oh, wow.
Oh, Devilliers, he's not spitting the dummy, he's just spitting cold, hard facts, and that one says sit down.
Yeah, it's tough to get a lob over, Jay, that's for sure.
9-2.
It's got to be an accurate lob. Around. Ooh.
Oh, Devilliers, there it is. So patient from Jones, just working with those little dinks cross court and opening up the opportunity here for Devilliers.
Yeah, the patience of a Dalai Lama, I'd say. That is very, very good to see.
Oh. Second server.
Trying to get those fast reflexes there. Didn't quite have it, Jay.
I think there's a collective gasp from everybody here in Melbourne.
This is another big point. Give another chance at a set point.
And there it is. We're locked up at 10-10. So that's what Jones has been working for, just trying to hem Irvine into a corner.
10-10.
Yeah, it was seen in the last match when Schmidt and Mitch played Tardio and Irvine to get in that dink battle cross court with Irvine and just really pepper her. Be consistent.
It's a real strength of Jones, and we're seeing it.
And another lob.
Play here. Oh,
That's a great play.
That's
a great play.
Right
And
on the
energy.
baseline, and Jones is fired up as a result. It had to be inch perfect, and it fell right on the money.
And if you're watching Elise here, you can see how far she's back off the kitchen. It gives her more time to decide what she wants to do and to defend like that.
Body on the line stuff from Jones. Oh, Tardio did enough with the wrist and really whipped it, and it had to land. That was game point, but he saves the bacon for now.
There's another serve coming from Tardio now. Nope, Irvine. 10-11 we have it at. Just discussing the plan here. I'd like to see a timeout. They have still yet to take a timeout, Tardio and Irvine. Maybe that's the younger nature. Out, for sure out.
It was a very quick ball there from Irvine.
Give me a replay.
This is the third one for Irvine that she's had a big debate here with the officials. See if we can get a closer look at this one. Looks like it's going to stand though with the second serve. Here it is again from Devilliers.
For me, that's out. Tennis looks a little bit different. Looks like that would be in tennis, but I'm going to call that wide. Great defense there from Tardio.
Oh, Tardio. This one certainly finds the court, and we are locked up at 11 apiece.
That's a great off forehand from Tardio. That spin and that flick of the wrist.
11-2.
Another one here, an easy one this time from the paddle of Devilliers. Opens up a game point now for Irvine and Tardio.
We've got a second serve coming in from Tardio. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I love to see it.
Oh, Jones.
And to get around the post.
Irvine nearly got there. Well, that would have been something special. Certainly one for the highlight reels, but Jones, great defense at the kitchen.
11,
yeah, we'd love to see it around the net. Set point. That's okay. We're back on here. Irvine showing some energy. We love to see that energy. I don't know if you caught any of my matches, but
11, 12,
I was very, very loud, and we really like to hear that. And the poach.
Covering from Tardio.
Reset. There's some high-class skills out here, guys.
Really working the angles at the moment. Oh, and Irvine.
And the neck cord to take the point.
Well, that'll take them back into control here with the serve side out.
You can see how far back Jones is here.
12, 11,
just gives her a little bit more time. I've noticed that a lot of players step back when they're given on the back foot here. See where Irvine is now.
Irvine, great effort down line. Devilliers on the second offering. Irvine just forces the issue, a lot of pressure, and it tells. First game taken here from Irvine and Tardio, 13-11. Jones and Devilliers, they got to...
Get ready, Pickleball fans. The PPA Tour is bringing the action to you. Whether you love to play or watch, this is your chance to experience pickleball at its best. Mark your calendars for our next tour stops. Tucson, Arizona, February 5th to February 9th. Mesa, Arizona, February 17th to February 23rd. Cape Coral, Florida, March 5th to March 9th. Don't miss your chance to experience the thrill. Watch the pros, cheer for your favorites, register to play, and buy your tickets now at ppatour.com.
And Irvine, 13-11 in game one, getting underway now with Irvine serving. on game 2.
Side out.
I mean, they've got to get the momentum here back. Do Jay
Zero,
and Jones.
zero,
I feel
one.
like it's going to be tough for them to continue that form into this second set. We'd love to see it, but it's going to be tough to hold the momentum of Tardio and Irvine.
Good leave there from Devilliers.
There's a point. I love the energy from Jones.
1-0-1.
Enjoyable. It's good to watch. Gets the crowd involved. We want to see more of that. Wow, that's really nice coverage from Jay. You can see Jones just ducking for that Ernie. Jay's covering so much court that it does allow her to do that.
2-0-1.
Excellent advantage here to start the second game, 2-0.
Second serve.
Stuck in that transition in zone with Jay. And you see a lot of these players practicing that transition zone just so they can improve that type of shot.
Great pick up from Jones.
Oh,
Tardio.
Oh, wow. She's gotten out of the way and an absolute spectacular dive there from Jones.
Well, that was straight out of the Matrix, Neo dodging bullets. Here it is again on the replay. And I love the little wave at the end too, saying, ta-da, look what I've conjured up.
That would have hurt the hip. My hips are sore just watching that. Crossbody speed up from Jay is on.
We might have to call her Shakira soon because those hips don't lie.
4-0-2.
You can see Jones yell out, watch it, and Jay's backing up. You can see that they can't quite get through that transition zone, can Jay and Jones. I feel like they need to start getting up to the kitchen and getting into that transition, getting up a little bit more aggression.
Good start nonetheless, though. 0-4-1. Oh, Devilliers.
Touch.
Now, Irvine's...
No touch from Irvine there.
Touch there. And this time they'll agree with it, and I think she's made a wry little comment as well, hence the laughter that's come out from the grandstand.
1-4-1.
She's been in a running battle with the officials here.
Yeah, she's been close to spitting the dummy, as we call it in Australia. And there's another post! And Tardio takes over!
Oh, Jones again. Tardio!
Oh,
Tardio!
Ridiculous level! Jones is on the floor. Tardio's covering 90% of the court, and we have an ATP to top it all off. Look at this. And the smash. They're around the back from Jay. That is a ridiculous pickleball.
2-4-1.
HQP. Some high-quality pickleball out here today.
Blink and you'll miss it there from Devilliers, and then nothing tardy from Tardio. Oh, and Jones not too far off the mark. But a good little run now being put together from Irvine and Tardio. The margin back down to just 1.
3-4-1.
Yeah, they're starting to get that momentum back here. The heart rate's dropped a little bit. We're back in our seats.
And Jones looking for that Ernie. Probably had a chance to let that fly there.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough leave, but she is in mid-court and she's hitting that at about chest to shoulder height. That is going long all day of the week. Around the post.
Oh, Devilliers.
Wow.
Well, that's a 1-2 combination that Mike Tyson would have been proud of.
The ability for Jay to get back in behind him like this, like this Tardio, how he flicks it in behind. And for him to get back here is only 2 steps. He's such a big guy, and to be able to do that, he is an absolute pure athlete. We love to see it.
Point.
They made Tardio look like he was stuck in the mud. That was how swift that movement was.
We can see an error there from Jay. Obviously, that a little bit of commentator's curse there.
Still
5-4-2.
evenly poised though in this second game. 5-4. Irvine and Tardio on serve. Oh,
A
Irvine,
left-handed.
wonderful get. She switches paddle mid-shot.
6-4-2.
Talk about ambidextrous. This is something special from Irvine.
Get that replay. That's some ambidextrous wizard stuff. Watch this replay. Flick and a win. That's ridiculous.
And of course, for
Score
Jones and
6-4-2.
Devilliers needing to win this one to stay alive.
But a 6-4-2, Tardio to bring it in. I love that. I love that lob midpoint.
Irvine, beautiful direction, and then out of the court.
Can we get
Holds
that
an arm
replay?
out,
That's
floats
a
it down line, and
left foot on the line here from Irvine, I believe. That's missed by the referees.
7-4-2.
oh, geez, it's close. I'm not as convinced as you are.
I'm right on the line here, I can see that. That's okay. It's a good point. We'll give it to her.
She hasn't quite had the rub of the green, so maybe she's owed one.
Points.
Oh, and that's brilliant there from Tardio, who, just having a look at him there, cool as a cucumber, returning back to his spot.
8-4-2.
And at 8-4, cat and mouse almost, just toying with them here.
Oh,
Oh, a couple of incredible gets there from Devilliers to keep them in the point.
yeah.
They needed that.
A mid-court speed up from Irvine didn't put them in a great position. You want to be resetting that and getting in. It was a little bit higher, but
4-8-1.
we'd like to see that. She was playing on the left there, is Jones. Look how far back she is.
Second server.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to reset from there. She keeps on creeping back. Obviously, then that allows them to be attacked a little bit
4-8-2.
easier. And it's going to be tougher to reset.
Second serve now.
Net cord.
And then just long there
Point.
from Irvine.
Trying to
Another one
split
on
the
the
middle
board.
there. Yeah, it is the right play. There is a lot of space through there with
5-8-2.
Jones being so far back in the court. But you've just got to get that under control.
Devilliers once more. I like this from Devilliers. It almost tempts Tardio into that shot.
6-8-2.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good read from Tardio here. You can see him read that early. He takes it. It's obviously on. Just doesn't need to go for as much. Almost a flick in behind there would have been nice as well. He's got that ability.
Keep clawing back here. Margin now just 2. Jones trying to go over the top. Oh, Jones. Devilliers, ridiculous. Oh, we have seen some absolute ripping points in this match. That's up there with the best of them. The 2 gets from Jones and Devilliers to keep this alive.
She stays
somehow,
away from the net as well.
but still Tardio rising to
Irvine
the occasion, and
has
there it is.
That round arm smash,
8-6-1.
which gives her just that little bit pace. She's able to generate and take the ball off the court.
Point.
Just that little bit too much. Trying to squeeze that juice out just that little bit.
9-6-1.
So So nearing closer towards a championship Sunday berth. That's a good one though from Devilliers.
Irvine quiet, can't dig that out.
9-6-2.
I'd like to see a timeout from here, from Devilliers and Jones.
Point.
They're still not being called here, and now they're in a really dangerous position.
Look, it's 9-6 with
10-6-2.
second serve.
10-6 here. So match point it is. Oh, Irvine had it there for the taking, but that's the second serve. They'll get the side out, and what a time to get it.
Yeah, that's a great side out from these
6-10-1.
two, defending like their life depends on it. I love to see it.
Second server.
Here we go, though, with Jones and
6-10-2.
Devilliers. Down 6-10 in the second, looking to keep this one alive and push it to a third game.
Yeah, you love that. Is big from Jay, especially off a first serve to get a point. 10-7 after a little
7-10-2.
sneaky timeout and maybe a little bit extra with the grip change. This is when the heart rate drops.
Point.
To see that so early, that's unbelievable. Yeah, especially after such a big break like that, the heart rate gets a little bit lower, especially with how Tardio is so relaxed. If that heart rate drops just below that threshold, you start to be a little bit slower and you can't read the game as well. Oh, and it's a great read. There's that Ernie.
Side out.
He's missed it once in this set, but don't give that to him again. He will not miss that the second time.
Devilliers just got a little bit too interested here. You can see him
10-8-1.
taking up 95% of the court. And once more, match point brought up at 10-8. Oh, what a get from Jones, but Irvine finishes it, and on they go, marching in towards that championship Sunday. They've reached the grand final, and it's a standing ovation here at Melbourne Exhibition Centre, and it deserves it. Welcome back to the Melbourne Exhibition Centre. We've just seen an absolute classic here in the mixed doubles semi-final between Irvine and Tardio against Devilliers and Elise Jones. And in the end, it was Irvine and Tardio just getting the chocolates there, but a hard-fought contest, Jason.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see with Jay taking up 90% of the court, it's tough to then be able to dominate, really. And we've seen that there today. Obviously, Irvine and Tardio really able to cover the right amount of court and not be so big that you're doing too much.
Yeah, certainly did exactly the right amount here, and they got the result that was required. Off to Championship Sunday they march. Let's get their thoughts with Island Horvat.
Gabe, Jay and Elise putting a lot of pressure on you in both games. Yeah. How are you able to finish it out?
Yeah, I don't know. They played great. You know, they're an awesome team. They never give up. So yeah, we just had to grind. You know, we knew Elise was gonna lob us. You know, I'm not in a condition to go after the lob. So thankfully, I got Jessie with a couple. I don't know what they're called. Like, she did amazing. So yeah, I think she was the key for a win today for sure.
And Jessie, what a partnership this has been. You guys won gold Utah last year. How did this partnership come about? And silver.
Don't forget.
I will not forget.
Hang on, let me say something. 3-0 in semis, never lost.
There we go. There you have it. Jessie, how did this partnership come about?
I think earlier last year, I was kind of needing a partner, and I kind of reached out to him on Instagram, and I was like, hey, what is your schedule for the rest of the year? Do you want to play a few? And he was like, yeah, I'm open. And I think initially my thought was he looks like he's having such a great time, and like he's so young that he can carry me because I'm not as young. So that was my thought process. And I just feel like, you know, he had so much talent, and I just enjoy playing with him. And, you know, I think every time we step on the court, we have a good time. There's, you know, it's a little bit of back and forth, but I think there's a good balance. Like, I'm very serious and he's very relaxed and calm. So I think it's a good balance of both. And I think I needed that for my game to help me kind of do better. And yeah, so far it's been good.
Gabe, you're going for a Triple Crown tomorrow.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Sore, very sore. You know, my first time having a shot to Triple Crown. You know, I just admire, you know, Ben, Tyson, all those guys. You know, I couldn't imagine doing this for like 2 weeks in a row or like, you know, often. So yeah, I'm just super blessed to have great partners that carry me to, you know, having a shot at the championship.
What does the recovery look like tonight?
Wow. So not a big recovery guy, but thankfully Jessie, you know, she was.
I got him some like hydration. I got him some like cream, like muscle cream. We're gonna go to the store. I get some like Epsom salt so that he can like soak in a tub with it. I'm big on recovery, so I know all the things that we need to do. But hopefully, you know, get some food in him, some water, some, you know, salt, bananas, everything like that. But yeah, he'll just do what I tell him to do.
What a partner. Jesse Irvine, Gabe Tardio into the finals. James.
Island, thank you very much. Who would have thought that sliding into the DMs would result in potentially a Triple Crown here for